My name is Maan Sacdalan. I'm the Director of Digital Production and Database Management at the National Trust for Historic Preservation. I've used Engagement Networks for a good 7-8 years now. I came on as an employee of Engagement Networks and then moved into a client. And now I have like a client partner role, which makes it like a interesting hybrid because I know so much about EN. Been using it at the National Trust for Historic Preservation for about 7 years now. We use it on our fundraising pages, advocacy pages, email, and now peer-to-peer. Also use it for our automations. We got like an email from a content creator influencer. His name's Dylan Hugh, and he's a YouTube foodie blogger, and he has all these like TikToks and YouTubes. And what he did is he traveled Route 66 and he wanted to try every restaurant there and grade it. But at the same time, he kind of like did some research and found out that like the National Trust does a lot of preservation work with Route 66. He calls us and we're like, hey, what if we tie this with some fundraising and then create a peer-to-peer page for you? And so he added just commentary in his 5 series videos, which were just so easy and fun to watch. My son and I watched it when it was launching. And then the peer-to-peer page kind of just blended through, and you could see people leaving comments too in that peer-to-peer page. So it was a fast launch project because we had to launch it right away because his YouTube series was gonna launch like on a certain date. The National Trust did not have a peer-to-peer page at that time. It was something we were considering, but it was just not part of kind of just like, hey, different departments does different things, you know? It just wasn't a thing that we thought about it, but we haven't really done it. And so, because he was so popular, it was like, okay, Maan, can you do it? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let me go call, EN and see if they could turn it on, which you guys did like immediately. So we were able to turn it out in like 3 days. With peer-to-peer, the new templates blend itself for peer-to-peer. So that's the new peer-to-peer tools. So you could use your existing donation pages and kind of just like add a few more, tweak the thank you messaging, add the header for the profile. So yeah, it wouldn't have been turned on that quickly had we not already been in Engagement Networks. It's still on YouTube. Route 66 is going to hit its 100th year next year. And so as those videos will still kind of get viewers, we're probably still going to get more donors and add more content to just the Route 66 preservation campaign in general. I like it the most because of the customization that I could do. So I could look at any other website out there. And as someone who comes from a web front-end development background, I can design it in any way I want. I can put iframes, I can put jQuery, I can put scripts. And it just allows me to kind of like get data as well in any form or way that I want. So that I haven't seen in other platforms that I have used with different hats that I've worn in the past. In any form you have in Engagement Networks, if you use the new report builder, which is a new thing, you can export everything in one row or in one CSV file. That just excites me. Like you have financial reports, you have data reports, but for it to be combined in just a specific way in this new report tool, this is like, okay, I love that. I need to try it right now because I'm so excited. So little tweaks like that. Again, like it doesn't have to be such a new shiny toy, but if it enhances like a person who runs the data reports daily and kind of just wants to see things a specific way, and now it's happening, that's a game changer for me. It's a game changer for like my daily life. I love seeing everyone who works in EN, not just because I've known them for a while, but you see them every year. And then it's also all the different nonprofits that are here. Like it's almost a reunion, like a class reunion. I was talking to Liz earlier. She's like, oh my God, I see you every year. It's such a good feeling that I'm here. It's also so cool to see what other people are doing. I think that's why people come here, not just to learn, to kind of like see what's happening. And then you get little tidbits. I was talking to Molly earlier and she's like, I saw your face when it changed. Like looks like you didn't know how to use that. And I'm like, yeah, like I didn't know I could do that. And that's so cool. Like, I've been using it for like 7, 8 years now. And like, that's such a cool thing. So I like that. One of the biggest reasons why I love engaging networks is the support, like this general support from the employees and the leadership. And so I know I can email them first name basis with the support staff, and they're so friendly. They're there. The feature requests are actually implemented. I mean, you've no idea how difficult that is with other platforms. But when I talk to like upper leadership and say, hey, I want peer-to-peer 3, the new peer-to-peer tools to happen, but these are a few things that are like non-negotiables, they were able to make it happen to launch the peer-to-peer 3 tools. And then, of course, we were able to launch it with the National Trust, which made it really great. But also the support staff is just, like, they're amazing, like, hands down. So I thank everyone there for, like, always being there, making things happen. Also, just, it doesn't matter what time. Sometimes they'll just be like, hey, Maan, Zoom call, I figured this out for you. And it's, like, above and beyond, like, the questions that I sometimes ask, because I've been with Ian for like 7 years, are so in the weeds, and they do take the time to even send it to the developers to figure out this one minutia thing, and it's just awesome.